Hey, my name's Gabriella. I haven't been on YouTube in a year and a half, and I think I'm ready to come back. No, but seriously, hey guys, if you're watching this video, first of all, I want to thank you so much for even still caring to click on this video. Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm not Gabriella anymore. I'm Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Now kiss me!
I cut my hair 2 days ago, and yeah. You know, the stereotype, you cut your hair, you're going through a transition in life. That's definitely what I'm getting at. I'm going through a transition right now, and that's why I want to come back to YouTube and document this journey and this time in my life, and just do what I do best, which is like make raw footage of life, you know. I'll start out by saying I deleted all other social media. I deleted Instagram, I deleted Snapchat, I deleted TikTok, I deleted I never used Twitter or Facebook, but I did use them before, but I wasn't at the time. But I deleted Instagram, which I did heavily use. I deleted Snapchat, which I used for filters and all this shit that we're conditioned to use and see ourselves as. And TikTok, which just makes you swipe for fucking hours. And yeah, the only social media I have right now, which I don't really technically consider social media, kind of, is YouTube. Why I love YouTube, I just watch educational videos, and one of the educational videos that I watch on here led me to an epiphany last night at 3 a.m., which is the transition I'm going to document. And just it's exciting. It's not even a transition like, oh, this is gonna be, you know, I'm excited to share it, to inspire others. So I am going raw vegan. If you saw my previous video where I was vegan for 3 years, when I was vegan for 3 years, I'm talking about processed everything. Other than when I was like losing weight or on a health journey, then I would be eating healthy vegan foods like broccoli and tofu, which I actually don't want to consume anymore. For numerous reasons. I still want to do more research on why I should never eat tofu again, but obviously it's not the worst thing you could eat, but I just kind of want to go for less processed, which is just raw vegetables, raw fruits here and there during the summer, nuts, seeds, sprouts, things like that. I don't want to have anything processed. I want to be a raw, unprocessed, healthy vegan for my best mental health, best emotional health, physical health, spiritual health, because this is definitely a spiritual journey if it's nothing else. Just shedding consciousness and being the best person and best spirit I can be in this vessel while I'm here. Yeah, so I don't even know where I was going with that, but if you did see my vegan video before, I was just vegan for 3 years, whatever that word means, you know. No meat and dairy. That's pretty much what vegan comes down to being. It doesn't always come down to health. So as I was saying, I would eat the processed meats, the Impossible Burger, the Beyond Burger, French fries. You know, French fries are vegan, okay? It's not the oil, the salt, the fat. Healthy fats are good for you, avocado and nuts, but the fat that they put in bullshit for us to consume and just have mental lack of clarity is not the way to go, even though it's vegan. So that's just one of the changes that I'm going through right now. Yeah, anyway, so that's one of the changes going on. Obviously you guys haven't seen me for a year and a half, so there's a lot more that I could speak on in individual videos, because those will be topics of their own. Of course, life happens in a year and a lot has happened, experiences, story times, the things that I was doing when I was on this platform a year ago. And I'm just excited to like do it again. You know, like this is where my heart is at. Speaking, sharing with others, learning from others, teaching others, inspiring others. And I'm gonna be the most vulnerable sense of myself, you know. So I'm gonna buy a good juicer today. Invest in your health, or you're going to have to invest in your illness later. So I'm gonna invest in a good juicer today. I'm going to find good local farmers markets around. I know there's one called Brothers Farmers Market in my area. Of course, there's health food stores like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and whatever you have in your area. There's always health food stores, but I really just want to get into farmers markets where you just see it there all set out and grab what you need for the week, days, whatever. So yeah, this is a very exciting venture and lifestyle that I'm transitioning into right now. And I'm just excited. Like, I'm so excited because not only is it obviously optimal for physical health, but mental. Like, I'll get into this past year in another video, but what you consume, I don't think all of us, or most of us, or enough of us realize how what we put into our bodies is everything. The way you think, the way you feel, the way you react, the way it's, how can you not think that what you put into your body affects the way you run in every single way possible? But we believe that the gas we put in our car affects the way our car runs. Like, that just goes to show where our priorities are and where our ideals are. Like, that's, yeah. So that's one of the journeys I'm on right now. Also, from deleting social media, my additional reasoning of deleting it was because there's so much going on in the world right now, as it has been for the past hundreds of years, but especially in our faces for the past year and a half or 2 years. There's a lot going on that's dividing people, and I just feel like the only reality I wanted to exist in was my everyday reality. And waking up every day, being on Instagram, seeing propaganda and division and just a mental prison, like, I just had to detach from all of that. And I honestly can say I have no desire to ever be back on Instagram. I have no desire to ever be back in that fake reality. Like, yeah, it's been a month and a half of like no social media, and I just feel like there's only one reality. There's not one that I log into every morning. There's not one that I check every morning. It's literally just a reality in front of me and this camera in this exact moment. That's the only reality that exists. I can't like go onto an app to another reality, you know? This is it. And what's even more powerful about that is that when you don't have another reality to check on, you can only nourish and cater to the one you're in. Because so many people are nourishing and catering to their reality online that the one in real life is suffering. You know? So another thing, what I meant was my original point for deleting social media was to stick to one reality and just say F the other one. But so many other benefits have come out of that. Obviously, I would use Snapchat filters, right? And I'm sure a lot of girls, maybe even guys, of course, too, but I think predominantly girls use Snapchat filters, looking fierce, looking sexy, looking all these ideas of beautiful that they give us on filters, that I would like literally never post a picture with my raw face like this. Like, what kind of brainwashing is that, where you have a filter on every video, filter on every picture? Like, that's pretty, you're uncomfortable with your own self. You're this other thing, you know? And it's like, I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure, like, a lot of people can relate, like. So, yeah, I started to, realize other things of getting off social media. Like, makes you more confident, makes you more, just in reality, just not comparing yourself, and you have no access to checking on other people's lives. You only have your own life to worry about. And so many people spend their days keeping up with other people's lives that they're not even tending to their own. And it's like life flies past you, and it's just really sad. So yeah, that was my original point of getting off social media, was to get back into just the real reality and create my own reality, because reality is bendable. It's not set in stone, which is why media and social media is so detrimental to our actual reality, because they're feeding you this one reality through media, and we subconsciously manifest that reality that they're feeding us because of them feeding it to our brain all day. You know what I mean? If they were feeding us positivity on the media instead of division, we would create that positive reality. We are creating division. We are creating all these problems in the world because that is what they are feeding us. So it's like, I just wanted to detach from that. Like, I was losing my mind, literally. It's like, how can you not lose your mind in a world like that, you know? So I just wanted to detach from that and honestly just be in this own reality of mine, you know? As crazy or weird as that may sound to some that are just closed-minded to that fact. But anyway, so that was another update, deleting social media. Third thing was cutting off friends and people in my life that I could not comfortably grow around without them holding me to a version of myself that I no longer was or wanted to be, or, you know, we are ever-changing beings, and I feel like the friends I had around me, I simply had around me because of how long I've known them, or like an attachment to time. First of all, time is not real, but that's another video. Time, we created time to organize thoughts and events in our head, but literally those aren't even here anymore. So anyway, so I was holding on to these people in my life, friends, just to have something to do. Of course I appreciated their presence in my life for the time it was, but I was just ready to shed that self and move into my new self. And I feel like people have emotional attachments to this idea of who we are. They have this emotional attachment to who they know us as. They have this, and they subconsciously hold us to that version. Like, you ever been around somebody and like, you want to start talking a new way. You want to start moving a new way. You want to start eating a new way. You want to start thinking a new way. But that person just subconsciously holds you to like, you're not like that, you know? It's like people don't want you to grow. People want you to stay in that comfort zone of who they know you as if you're just a character in their life. And I'm not a character in anyone's life. I'm not this set role in your life. I am an ever-changing being, and if I feel like I need to shed your presence out of my life to be that, I will happily do that. So yeah, I just had to cut people out of my life because I felt like they viewed me more as a role in their life than an actual individual. And I'm sorry to disappoint, boo, but I'm not a role in your life. I have my own stuff going on, and yeah, I have no time for anybody else but myself right now. And I know that I will attract like-minded individuals in that sense, you know. Yeah, so that's a few changes that have gone on. Detoxifying people out of my life, going raw vegan, deleting social media, and yeah, I'm gonna buy a juicer today. I'm going to find nice farmers markets around where I live, And I'm just excited to be the best version of myself. And I'm actually happy I cut my hair like this, because my hair can grow with me through this journey. 3 years ago, like when I was I'm 23 right now, so 19, 20, my hair was so popping, like it was so curly, so bouncy, like healthy. And then I just got into doing so many styles, like faux locks, fox locks, how do you say them? I don't know. Fake dreads, braids, box braids, sew-ins, lace front, like so many different styles that I did to my hair that I just like thinned it out, made it unhealthy. I even dyed my hair, bleached my hair. And I'm over doing that. Like, of course, like I just did a past style that you obviously didn't see on here, but I did a past style of fake dreads and I loved it. Like, I loved that. But I'm just think I want to grow out of doing styles that aren't me naturally. It's like I literally just want to be me in my purest form and let people love me for that, you know? So going raw vegan, being healthy internally, externally, I just want people to meet me at my best self in my real self form, you know? So I'm happy I cut my real hair so that it could grow out healthily through this journey with me. And yeah, I'll be, you know, obviously it's been a year and a half. I'm 23 now. Last time you saw me, I was 21, on the verge of turning 22. And as always, I'm just a completely different person a year later. And I'm ready to document that and make videos, story times of maybe some things that I've experienced this year. Advice videos, new advice videos, because man, like I said, I'm a whole nother person right now from a year ago when you saw me. Last year I was doing a video, advice videos on like relationships and stuff. This year I could do advice videos on mental health, family relationships, friend relationships, cutting old people out of your life that only know you as this one version of yourself that you are no longer attached to. And just to step on that topic really quick, like I know I'm gonna make a whole nother video on it, but just to touch on that, sometimes people will never treat you as a greater version of yourself. Greater, let me put greater in quotation marks, because you are great no matter what point in life you are at, which is why I also have that on my neck. A work of art and work in progress simultaneously. You are always a work in progress and a beautiful work of art at the same time, no matter what stage in life you are at. So, but just for the point of getting my point across, I'll use the word greater. People sometimes will never accept you to be this greater version of yourself because of the less greater version of themselves, of yourself that they met you at. Like, if you, let me use this as an example, a real life example for me actually. If someone met you as a vulnerable, gullible, naive girl, and you were just so loving, so naive, blah, 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 that's who they met you as. And sometimes that's who they will always refer to you as, or think of you as, or treat you as, because that's what they met you as, you know? So sometimes you need to cut those people off out of your life so that they can die with that version of you. That version doesn't exist anymore. They can go somewhere with that version. So when you cut all those old people out, you only leave space for new people who are meeting you as this version of who you are now. They don't have an emotional attachment to who they think you are. They don't have an emotional connection to who they met you as at that point in time. Like, it's a fresh slate when you have new people in your life. Like, they know nothing of anything from before, which is great. So yeah, that's that. And that's what this is, okay? This is me coming back to YouTube as this version of myself right now to only get better and better and better and better. All right, so these are my nails right now. By the way, I know you've been seeing them. Aren't they cute? But yeah. All right, well, this video is already 22 minutes long. I'm obviously going to insert some videos, some footage in the video of farmers markets and buying juicers and doing my last not raw vegan meal today. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I don't know if I did a good enough reintroducing myself back, but that's just a couple things that I felt like I could fill you guys in on with me and where I am right now. And I'm just excited. So I just went to this place called Maya Papaya. It's right across the street from Galleria Mall. And one of my coworkers actually works there on the side of working where we work. So he told me about it. So I got a sweet potato power bowl and a veggie wrap. It's pretty. Maya Papaya's they're like a health conscious restaurant, and they have like cold pressed juices and smoothies and acai bowls and like healthy things. So that's why I went there to get my last two options for the day before I go all the way for raw vegan starting tomorrow. Today's October 6th, right? No, today's October 7th, sorry. Right, so now I'm here at the beach, completely secluded in the corner where all the picnic tables are, and I got my Maya Papaya and I'm about to show you what it looks like, what those things that I got look like. So this is the veggie burrito, or veggie wrap, whatever you want to call it. So it has quinoa, beans, tomato, avocado, and a cashew tahini sauce or something like that, like a cashew aioli, non-dairy. And then this is a spicy papaya sauce, and you pick your side. I picked my side to be a side of fruit. And then I also wanted to try their sweet potato power bowl. It actually looks nothing like I expected it would, but that's fine. It looks good still. It's like a raw looking salad with, I see some pineapple in there, which I'm excited about. I love like, my water just fell. I'm dead. All right. So I actually love like pineapple salsas and mango salsas. So yeah, that was that. And then they have spicy black beans and the sweet potato itself. I expected the sweet potato to be like cut up and like that, but it's actually a whole sweet potato. I can't believe my water just dropped. Now I'm thirsty. All right. But yeah, so yeah, I'm about to enjoy this because tomorrow is the official transition into being a whole food raw vegan. So that means no damaging foods by cooking them, just having raw formed vegan food. So yeah, this is, I'm gonna say, you know what, I know this video is all about reintroducing me back to YouTube and pretty much just catching you guys up, but I can't wait to like open up in other videos about experiences I've had in the past year and just what's gotten me to this exact point, because I can't help but acknowledge like exactly where I am right now, like this exact moment, me at the beach eating my papaya, talking about this transition, like every single experience, every single moment of this past year and a half has gotten me to this exact second right here. And I just have that feeling, that overwhelming acknowledgement of that, you know? So I can't wait to just do other videos, advice videos, and just get back to that. So I'm in BrandsMart and I spent time looking at the juicers, and I was going between this one or this one, and I'm gonna get this one. So they have a bunch, obviously. They have the known brands like Hamilton Beach and stuff, but I heard Breville is good. So they have this Breville one or this one, and I just like this one based off what I read. So I'm gonna get this one. So I found some spiralized zucchini. I'll obviously learn how to do it on my own or get me an actual spiralizer, but for now I bought one already spiralized. I bought a papaya, I bought Chinese eggplant, and yeah. Alright y'all, y'all. So I just got home from my long day, as you saw throughout the whole day. Went to the beach, that's why my hair looks crazy. And so I just got home. I accomplished getting my juicer. I accomplished getting all my raw foods for this week, for the first official week. So I'm finally in my room. I'm home for the day. I'm going back to work tomorrow. So I'm off Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, so I'm going to upload at least once a week, whether it be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but always at least once a week. So I appreciate you so much watching this video. I'm never going to abandon this channel again. So look forward to story times, look forward to more advice videos, look forward to juicing videos with new recipes of juicing and new concoctions. Stay tuned for everything, honestly, like just life in general. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.